Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a cash envelope stuffing for the paycheck that I received on March 28th, 2024 using the printable version of the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Okay, so we are zoomed in on my cash envelope breakdown and ready for this cash envelope stuffing. As usual, because we're so zoomed in, I do have hundreds up top and fives and singles down below that you cannot see. My cash envelope stuffing has a couple of crossouts, and it also has a new addition. I had forgotten to put in my rent here when I initially filled this out. So I did remember before I went to the bank, and that did change what I took out and made it $1,955. Just before we begin, after I went to the bank yesterday, I'm actually filming this on Saturday morning, the 30th, and I'm not sure that it'll get up for 12 noon, but it definitely will get up today. But after I went to the bank yesterday, I had to pull $6 out of my cash for something, and I'm like, oh no, that's gonna mess all this up. But I think it's gonna work out because I'm pretty sure I have an extra 5 and an extra single in miscellaneous. So I'm thinking that's gonna work out perfect. I just won't have a 5 to contribute to my $5 challenge from that envelope. So keep that in mind as we move through everything. I am going to start with chatting about my emergency fund. I do have an established checking account at my bank that I use for my emergency fund, but at the end of every pay period, I take any unused cash from my variable expense cash envelopes and I put it into this emergency fund cash envelope. Once I hit $1,000, I will take this cash, deposit it into that checking account, print out a new envelope, and start over again. It's a great way for me to continue to contribute to my emergency fund without having a budget specifically for that. And with last pay period, I was able to put $56 in here. So we should have $783. Let's count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 783. Next, we're going to focus on my variable expense cash envelopes, which, if you'll remember, everything's kind of off by 1 on here. I do have my March envelopes, which I don't think I had put together when I did my last March cash envelope stuffing. So these are what my envelopes look like. These are available in my Etsy shop, which is always linked down below in the description box. And for eating out, it's $100, but remember, we're off by 1. So I'm going to go up 1 and I'm going to pull a 50, 2 20s, and a 10. 50, 70, 90, 100. Next we have gas, actually, but again, we're off by 1, so I'm going to go up. We're doing gas in a 50, a 20, and a 5. 50, 70, 75. Lastly, we have miscellaneous, and that's going to be getting 175 in 2 50s, 3 20s, 2 5s, but I'm only going to do 1 5, and 5 singles, but I'm going to do 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should mean it's 169. So let's count that up. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Now we're going to dive into my sinking funds, starting with Black Friday. This is getting $127, which is obviously a lot more than its usual amount. We are working our way through my sinking fund snowball, and because of that, Black Friday is getting a chunk of cash with this pay period. So let's count this up. 120, 125, 126, 127. And with this deposit, we should have an even 500 in here. 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500. Next is Christmas, and Christmas is getting 28, so a few dollars more than its usual, 25. We're doing that in a 20, a 5, and 3 singles, which are our last 3 singles, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. And with this deposit, we should have 503 in this envelope. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 501, 2, 3. Next, we have car insurance and taxes, and this is getting its usual 120 in a $100 bill and a $20 bill. And with this deposit, we should have 2460. So let's put in these 2 bills. 2460. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 2,000, 21, 22, 2,300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2,400, 2420, 2440, 2450, 55, 2460. Next, we have giving, which is getting its usual $50 in a single $50 bill. And with this deposit, we should have $385. And I actually need to remember to print out a new envelope because we have filled up the full tracker on here. 1, 2, 3, 350, 60, 70, 80, 85. Next, in households, we're going to have $20 in a single $20 bill. And with that, we should have $373 in this envelope. 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 371, 2, 373. Next, we have home maintenance, which is getting $100 in a $100 bill. And with this deposit, we're going to have an even 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000. Next, we have baby, and baby is going to be getting $30 in a 20 and a 10. This is my last 10, so we can actually see all of my bills now. And with this deposit, we should have an even 600. So let's put these in here. Oops. 100, 200, 300, 350. Okay, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600. Next, we have travel, and travel is going to be getting $505. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a $5 bill, which I have right here. And with this deposit, we should have an even 1,000. And the reason for that is I did pull out $1,400 from here to pay for part of my upcoming trip. So this envelope is thinner than it was last time we saw it. So let's count this up, make sure we have $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1,000. Next and last, for sinking funds, we have personal. This is getting $25 in a 20 and a 5. So my only two 20 and 5. And with that, it should have $325. So let's put these bills in here and count it all up. $325. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 325. Now the last cash that we have here should be just my $600 for rent. So let's count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am going to put this aside, and we are all done with stuffing envelopes, but we do need to contribute for some savings challenges. So I'm going to skip the $5 challenge, and we're going to go towards the 2024 challenge. Let me zoom on out so you can see the whole page. So this challenge is just one that I basically created for myself. We're pulling out our savings challenge envelopes. I'm pulling out my variable expense envelopes. So 2024 envelope is here, and I'm going to be pulling out that cash from my eating out envelope. So I do have it listed here, $80. So 50, 60, 70, 80. And we're doing weeks 13 and 14. I do 2 weeks at a time because I get paid bi-weekly. And then we're going to put that $80 into this envelope, which means we should have $560 in this envelope. So let's count this up and make sure we have $560. 1, 2, 3, $350, $370, $390, $410, $430, $450, $470, $490, $95, $500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 560. Next, we're going to flip the page and go to my 52-week challenge tracker. Again, tracker and envelope are both available in my Etsy shop, and we're going to be pulling from my miscellaneous envelope for this. We're going to be pulling $79, and hopefully me pulling that $6 out didn't mess this up. Okay, so we need 70. So 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Ooh, that worked out perfect. Okay. With this deposit, we should have $637 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, 6, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 631, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 637. And then lastly, we have my $5 challenge, which I didn't fill in the tracker yet. I will do that later. But I do have the envelope here, and we don't have a 5 for miscellaneous, but we still have a 5 from gas. So I'm going to pull that 5 out, and I'm going to put it into this $5 challenge envelope. And you'll see me take these out of here and put them in my $5 challenge container when I do my March monthly recap. And that is it for this cash envelope stuffing. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I budget, please don't hesitate to put a comment down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.